I was 23 and I had a pretty stable life. I had a long-term boyfriend, the love of my life. And I was in my third year in university when I decided that I want to get married. Well, it was a happy decision. Nobody forced me to do that. And we happily decided that. But uncertainty hit hard when I realized that, so in our cultural context, most of the places in the world, after you get married, especially women, girls, they have to leave their home and move with a new family. Move in with your husband or with your in-laws. It did not occur to me ever that it is such a difficult decision, because you grow up with your parents, siblings in one place, and then suddenly you have to move into a new family, and then you have to call that family your family. And it's not only coping with a new person because you are living with that person for the first time in your life, but it's also coping with another family. Well, I had a cold feet, but I went with it because, our society does not give us women any option to be unhappy about it. You have to go through all these adaptations, all these coping, and you have to be happy with it. And I was happy with it. I was happy to move in. I had no option but to embrace that uncertainty, and I moved in, I got married, I moved into my new life with my new family, and life went on. There were difficult times because it's not easy suddenly calling new people your parents, like you're calling them ma, baba. So but then again, you get used to it, and eventually things fell into places. It was fine. I had a great time. It was a 11-year-long marriage. Everything was stable when uncertainty hit the hardest again. I got my very stable relationship for 14 years, a very stable marriage for 11 years ended. And I had a 1-year-old daughter by that time. My daughter was 1 when I got divorced. And the kind of uncertainties I had to deal with. First of all, financial uncertainty, because I lived with a family for a decade, and I thought that was my home. I was working, but by the time I got divorced, I was 33. So I did not have enough savings. It also didn't occur to me that I had to save, because I thought I already had everything. The first time, I had to go to office walking or by taking a rickshaw, because I had to move back to my parents' home, and my parents had one car which had to be used by all my siblings and my parents. So so financial uncertainty was something to deal with. And then my child's upbringing. I just realized that now I am the primary parent. So I have to raise my child alone, on my own. Then the societal pressure. Obviously, when people get divorced, who's to blame? Women. It is, you are a divorcee, you could not keep your marriage. So at least I had to face that. I still face that. People keep blaming that. Oh, you could not keep your marriage. You are to blame. So yes, all those societal pressure was there, and given the fact that I am a public figure, it was like on my face. And obviously a lonely journey of survival, because I had to plan my life all over again.